Welcome race fans to tonight's B main. Dr. Decker starting on the pole beside Deadhead 27J. Deadhead 247 starting in third. Zero lock back for Xtreme Dirt starting fourth, so we get taken off at Durango Park. Sim going 4 wide there behind second place. We go into our first caution of the race. Zero lock. Got bunted up there in the 10A. Top 3 advance out of this race. Dub 2691 with a new wrap this week. Trying to put her in the top 3. Dr. Decker sitting on the point. Deadhead 27J beside him. Let's see who's the top 3 to advance after our first restart here. 20 laps for tonight's B main. Dr. Decker still sitting in the top spot. So we look behind him, the battle for third. They're 3 wide for that third spot. One diving down low. It's Jeffrey Renault trying to put her in tonight's show. He'll come up to that third spot behind Deadhead. Deadhead's the second. They're going to the race for third. Marky Mark. 87K up on the outside. Dub 26 on the inside trying to make her stick. It's the battle for third. They're 3 wide with Marky Mark right behind him. Marky had to come from the back. He missed his heats in qualifying. Trying to put her in the top 3. Dub 26 sitting in that transfer spot right now. Marky Mark the 157 trying to catch up to that third spot. See Deadhead up into the wall. Dub will take over that second spot. It's now Deadhead's into the transfer. Marky Mark trying to put the pressure on Deadhead for that transfer spot in third. This 157's got a shot to make her in tonight. Triggs 5194 trying to come up, put his nose into the top 3. Coming around the track, Marky sitting in the transfer spot, the top 3 right now. Dr. Decker 2, Dub 2691, Marky Mark 87K. Fine field of cars here tonight on SRX. Dr. Decker had a good chance at a couple wins here this season. Looking to win the B main here tonight. Deadhead drift back. He's sitting in the top 3 earlier. Trying to get on the inside of 13. Triggs. He'll get bumped up into the wall. Deadhead Triggs up into the wall here. They're in 4th and 5th trying to catch up to the top 3 as Marky Mark will pull away here. Deadhead got up into the wall with Triggs. Triggs trying to give it back now. And halfway down. 10 laps down. 10 laps remaining. 5th spot Triggs knows he's got a shit or get to get in tonight's A main. So we go on board to the 73 descending. He had a tough week last week at Plum Branch, spun around a couple times. He's back here for the B main at Durango. He's sitting behind the 119 of Jeffrey Renault. You might have to put her in a trailer and head to Kenyon County as will be for the SRX series. In just a little bit, that's where Jeffrey Renault's heading after tonight's B. There's the D2 coming around for the final times here at the B main. Less than 5 remaining here for Dr. Decker. Trying to get another B main win in the books. Dub 26 trying to chase him down. Zero lock won't make tonight's show. A lot of fast guys not being able to make tonight's shows. We got 21 drivers signed up. Only 15 make her in tonight's A main. A lot of fast guys here making the B. We see Dub still trying to chase down Dr. Decker. Marky Mark coming from the back to get in the top 3 transfer spot. Now come across the line there. That'll be the top 3. Dr. Decker 2 will get to win for tonight's B main. Dub 2691 second. Marky Mark 3rd. That'll be your top 3 to advance in tonight's A main show.
It's Kenny Wallace, and you are watching Xtreme Dirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
It's time for tonight's A main. Raceway Racing Danger Kid starting on the front row as we get taken off here for week number 5 at Durango Park. 40 laps for tonight's A main. Raceway Racing going for a 2nd win this season. Trying to come up to the standings. He missed out on week number 2 trying to come up. He's sitting 6th trying to get tonight's win here at Durango Park. Short track racing for the late models. Danger Kid going for 2 in a row. He won the race at Plum Branch last week. Sitting on the outside, he goes back to 4th as J-Wall moves up into the 2nd spot. RPM M1 comes in with a quick time here tonight in the M1. Sitting back in 5th for tonight's A main. Always drivers are fast here tonight. We had 3 fast ones coming from the B main. Fast group of cars. J-Wall sitting 2nd right now. Trying to catch down Ramey. High side Mike with us this week. Sitting behind the 33. Fierce 471 captain. Fierce having him a good week. Sitting up here in the top 4. Can he get him a top 3 here tonight? We got a bunch of racing going on in the back. Hatch Zombie diving down below. 69K Mopar Man trying to come up to the pack in the 420 machine. He's sitting behind Dub 2691. Going board with Downtown 21J trying to get on the inside of 22. Rocket Fan 22 as they go 3 wide. Here at Durango Park. Awesome track here is your B main winner. Fighting with Marky Mark 87K. Dr. Decker 2's always got a fast car here in the late model series. Will we be able to get her up towards the top here tonight? There's a lot of good racing going on. Dub 2691 sits in the 5th spot. It looks to be hard charger here tonight. Coming from the B main, sitting 5th already in front of the quick time bonus RPM M1. Got a fast car here. Some big balls coming up in front of RPM M1's RPM. Got your quick time bonus. They're too wide. RPM goes to his inside. Dub's ducking back to 6. Trying to get back on the inside. Trying to swap back and forth for 5th and 6th here. There's your leader, Raceway Racing 01. Here in the 58. Looks to be the car to beat. As I said that last week. End up getting second in a late race caution. Danger Kid end up nipping the win there at Plum Branch. Raceway Racing don't want to see it. He's off to a lead here. No cautions out. He don't want to see him. Kid Rich coming back for his first week, sitting second here in the late model series. Showing off what he's got. This is his first week of the season, sitting second right now. He's trying to chase down Raceway Racing here in the 8. Got a fast car, J-Wolf 6, back behind him in 3rd. Fierce Captain still hanging there in the 33. Hanging up in the top 5. He's in 4th right now. Back in the 5th spot, it's High Side Mike as he's getting the pressure on him now. One car goes to his inside, butts him up high. High Side Mike loses all his positions there as he'll get tucked to the inside by RPM M1. RPM M1 up to the 5th spot now, here in the M1 car. There's a fight for 4th. Fierce Captain moving into the 3rd spot. J-Wolf 6 will move back to 4th. Fierce Captain put the move on him. He's sitting in the top 3 now. See what J-Wolf 6 has to do to try to get in that top 3. Trying to look down on the inside here at Durango Park. Trying to work on Fierce here. Make it a good race. These cars were side by side just a couple laps ago. 6 car trying to put another slider on him. No cautions out here for this A main event. Dub 2691. He's working on the inside RPM M1. Can he get up here in the top 5 as he moves into 5th? Trying to get down J-Wolf 6. Dub 2691 clears him off for that 5th spot. With 20 laps down, 20 laps remaining for these drivers. See if Dub has anything to come up here and challenge him for the top 3 as he's moving in on J-Wall 6. Marky Mark 87K battling with Hash Zombie there. They've got hell of a battle going on side by side here in the back. 157 finished second in the B main. He's got a fast car. Trying to make the move on Hash Zombie as Hash Zombie move up. Get a little tight there up in the corner. That'll allow Marky Mark to get down underneath of him. They'll clear him off coming out. There's your leader up in lap traffic, Raceway Racing 58. Got to hold on to it here. He's sitting in between lap traffic here. He's got to watch his P's and Q's. We got Danger Kid 22 off the track here this week. He's sitting at the top of the standings. He'll be dropping down. He'll get 15th place points. They go on board with second and Kid Rich. Kid Rich sitting about a straightaway behind first. He still has a lot of room to make up. Here to catch Ramy. In the 3rd spot, it's Fierce 471 Captain. Still holding it on Dub 2691. Hell of a battle here for 3rd as Dub's going to put the move on him right inside. He'll get up into the wall as Fierce will tuck back to 4th. Dub will make that move up into the top 3. Coming up into the top 3 tonight from the B main. Dub's has a hell of a car. Definitely be hard charger here as Fierce will move back to 5th. 6th now. Moves back to 6th as RPM M1 gets down to his inside. He goes from 3rd to 6th there in 1 lap. He's going to have to get a handle of his car as he tries to get back on the inside of RPM M1. He's on board with Dub 2691. We seen him move into that 3rd spot just a little bit ago. Setting his sights on Kid Rich now in that 8 car. See the white car in front of him, that's 2nd place. Dub's trying to work his way up to get a top 2. Raceway Racing don't want to see a caution out. He'll have Dub right on his ass. They'll come around with 10 laps remaining at Durango Park. Mopar Man will go lap down here to 3rd place. Dub trying to shit and get here late in this one. Try to catch up to Kid Rich B55. J-Wall 6 come in having a pretty good race. He's battling for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Here's the 33 move down on his inside. Fierce Captain took that spot over. He's got the 13 High Side Mike battling with him now. Hell of a battle here as he's dropped back a few spots now. He'll have to work his way back up. He finds himself on the outside as Dr. Decker too. Trying to get down on his inside. The B main winner trying to get down on the inside of J-Wall as he'll take over the 5th spot here. Seen High Side get bumped back. He's up on the outside now. They'll come around. It looks like it's going to be the final time. That'll be the race. Ramy Racing 01 will pull off the win here for week number 5 at Durango. Congratulations, Ramy.
Thank you. It was good. It was a good one. I needed it.
I know you wanted to win last week. His late race caution prevented you from getting it. Took off and led all 40 laps here at Durango, man. Coming up to the standings as well. Gonna be something to deal with here the next 5 weeks.
I had a decent car all night. Freaking I had some help with Dove. He gave me a good few pointers and it just led me in the right direction. Led all 40 laps. Good one.
Hell win from you.
Thank you.
Coming in second, Kid Rich B55. I've seen you battling there with Dove late in the race. Able to come up, get back to second place, man. In your debut this season, hell of a run, Kid Rich. Dove 2691 getting in the top 3 runs. You had a hell of a car coming up from the B main. Man, you was hot to trot. You had something to deal with him there. I knew Ramey didn't want to see a caution. You was going to start right behind him. Hell of a run, Dove, coming up through the field. Hard charger tonight.
Yeah, that was a hard. Fucking heart rate's about 182 right now, according to my watch. But it was a good race. I got to thank the team, Left Turn Dynamics, even though I did it myself there. I think everybody has helped me in the past. I don't know. I got to figure something out for qualifying the heats. Because I suck every week in those, but we're getting A main. We're fast. So we'll move on to next week. Thanks for everybody, racing, everybody.
With 5 weeks down, 5 weeks remaining, we take a look at the point standing. Danger Kid finishes last in this race. He'll hold on to the point standings lead over Dr. Decker 2, J Wall 6, Ray Ramey, RPM M1 sitting up in the top 5. Point standings are getting close. 5 weeks remaining. We got 35 drivers in the standings. Be back next week at Long Lake for the late models. Don't forget to come back and check us out. Subscribe to our channel. Appreciate you.